high school, you were known for your passing quite a bit. That's something that people who saw you at Arizona don't necessarily have a full appreciation for yet. Talk to me about that part of your game.
Yeah, I would say outside of defense, passing is one of my favorite things to do on the floor. I think with myself, I try to get to spots where I'm one pass away from everything, and I think just simplifying the game allows me to do that. So not necessarily that I'm the spectacular passer, but I make the game so simple that reads are easy to make. You have to be able to make reads that are repeatable. So I think that's what comes with being a great passer.
Who's your favorite NBA player?
All time or right now?
Either, both. Actually.
All time, I'm going to go Kobe Bryant and Tracy McGrady. And then right now, I'm going to go Devin Booker, Jason Tatum, and Kyrie.
Sorry if this has been...
Any particular reason for any of those guys to kind of lump them together with something?
They all play with the simplicity of the game. All those guys I named off, I think Jason Tatum, when he really simplifies the game and gets to his mid-range, gets to his bumps, his fades, and all those things, he's one of the most unstoppable players in the league. I mean, he's 6'10", probably about 240, so it's hard to stop a guy when he has the will to just go finish at the rim and shoot over the top of you like that. And obviously with Kobe, D-Book, and Kyrie, even Tracy McGrady, I feel like a lot of those dudes fall into the same tree in terms of being able to make difficult shots and make the game simple.
What did you major in?
Say again?
What did you major in college?
I was undecided, but I was going to go criminal justice going into my sophomore year.
And your grade point average is pretty good.
Yeah, it was a 3.8.
That's pretty good.
Sorry if this has been asked already, but there's still maybe some indecision for you about whether you're going to return to Arizona, whether you're going to officially declare. Have you decided yet?
Yeah, I've officially declared for the draft. Yes, sir.
What teams have you met with? Do you kind of have a sense of what your range might be?
I try not to worry about that. That's something I try to allow my agency and the people around me to deal with. But I've met with the Dallas Mavericks today. I met with the Golden State Warriors, the Brooklyn Nets, the Portland Trail Blazers. I met with the Minnesota Timberwolves as well.
With you going against Duke twice this year, what were the challenges of facing Cooper Flag?
I mean, he's a great basketball player. I think many people obviously have seen that. He's a guy that can finish with both hands. He's a smart player. He makes simple reads, so that's why he's so difficult to defend. And I think Duke did a great job of putting him in actions to put you at a disadvantage as a defender. They put him in spots, whether that was the elbows, as a trailer at the top of the key, to where you had to be in help constantly. And as soon as the action hit, you had a decision to make. So guarding him was definitely tough.
Thank you.
Why did the coach just want to speed up your shot?
Just for the consistency of it. I think getting your feet down is something that plays a large role in having a consistent shot. That power kind of generates from your whole body. So speeding up my footwork allowed me to kind of get my hands and my feet underneath myself so I could have one fluid jump shot.
And I'm sorry, go ahead.
No.
When did it start to feel natural?
I feel like I've always had a natural feeling to shoot the ball, but the consistency came probably towards the middle of the season when conference play came around. Mm-hmm. It was something we were working on every day. I mean, I was coming in 3 times a day. The last workout of the day was all shot prep stuff, just getting my lineup. Coleman Chenault, one of our managers at Arizona, did a great job, and props to him. I was coming in every night. He was coming in with me 2 hours.
Right.
First hour, we weren't touching the three-point line, and then the second hour, we were kind of just getting into my rhythm stuff, allowing myself to make shots.
Yeah.
Carter, what have the interviews with teams been like? How have they compared to your expectations?
It's been amazing. I'm a kid that just dreamed to be in this position. So, in my head, if you just told 8-year-old Carter that he would be in this position, he's ecstatic. So I kind of just try to approach it with that same mindset, try not to put too much stress and pressure on yourself. I'm not going to act like I didn't have any nerves, but the first meeting I went in, I remember, my voice felt kind of shaky almost, not a lack of confidence thing, but it's almost like, wow, you're really here, kid. This is the moment you've been dreaming of.
Is it mostly interviews, or are you doing film breakdowns?
It's been a lot of everything. I mean, I've had teams where I've had to draw on a board and they wanted me to draw up a play or two. I've had teams where they've just asked me questions in a more serious manner. I've had more of a casual conversation with teams, and I've teams where I've watched pretty much straight film and they wanted me to kind of see my thought process going through plays.
Are you trying to get to know them as well as them trying to get to know you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you want to be surrounded by a good group of people and people that believe in you. So as much as they're learning about me, I'm learning about them, just taking my mental notes and things of that nature. Obviously, I don't get to choose where I go, but just understanding that you remember people's names and things of those sorts. It's just things that are very important because obviously the league is people move. People at the top of the organizations move along with players, so you just have to be able to present yourself well in front of others.
Carter, are there aspects of your game that people didn't get to see in Arizona?
Absolutely. I feel like there's many aspects of my game that weren't able to be seen this year, but I feel like Coach Lloyd and the staff did a great job of putting me in positions to be successful and for our team to be successful. I think as the year kind of went by, I think we saw the potential that we had as a team. And yeah, I believe that there's many things in my game I can show that I'm definitely capable of.
I'm asking because I heard you mention a lot of guys who play with the ball in their hands a lot. And you didn't do that so much this last year.
Not at all. I think I find myself as a guy, obviously, understanding the game of basketball, understanding the maturity of the NBA. A lot of guys, to stay on the floor, you have to be able to play without the ball. So I watch a lot of guys that play without the ball, but also understanding the point I want to be at, which is I want to be one of the best players, if not the best player in this league. You have to be able to play with the ball in your hands as well. So understanding the progression, watching my guys like Tamani Kamara, watching the Trey Murphy's, and obviously he got a lot more ball touches this year. Watching guys like Drew Holiday, he has the ball in his hands a little bit, but watching him along with many other guys that cut off the ball and things of that nature. Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, a lot of the guys that play off the ball. OG Anunoby, a lot of those guys have found a way in their role to be very productive without having the ball in their hands. But obviously, you don't want to limit yourself.
You did some damage as a cutter this year,
Yes,
too.
sir, definitely.
Your flips, great. Some good dunks in there.
Just a few.
What NBA teams have you met with so far?
I've met with the Brooklyn Nets. I've met with the Dallas Mavericks, the Portland Trailblazers, the Golden State Warriors, and the Denver Nuggets.
It sounds like you might have answered this before, but do you have players who are some of your favorite players to watch, guys